Hello guys, I'm about to reveal to you the secret strategy, right? In fact, this particular video, after you watch this video, you will never lose any trade again, right? Now, this is what I share with my students in the inner circle community. But I felt led to share it with my community, which is you that is watching me right now. And please, the only thing you can do just to encourage me is to like this video and make sure you subscribe if you're not a member, or also share with your friend, all right? Now, in this particular video, I've discovered that a lot of forex traders lose so much, right? They make little and they lose so much. So, but after watching this video, you're going to put an end to all those losses, right? In fact, you will hardly take loss in the market, right? Now, one thing I want you to know, right, as a forex trader, is to know who you really are. I'm still going to be sharing my screen with you to understand how you can enter the market accurately. I haven't spotted out what I'm about to say to you right now. Now, as a forex trader, you need to be very, very true to yourself. You need to understand the kind of trader you are and the type of trader you are. Now, in terms of kind and type, there are two different things. Now, the type of trader you are can be either swing trader, a day trader, or what? A scalper. So having determined the type of trader you are, it's now time to ask yourself, what kind of trader am I? Now, if you are a type of pattern trader, is either you're a pattern trader or a trend line trader, or a support and resistance trader, or a Fibonacci trader, or fair value gap, or other block, or liquidity sweep trader. Haven't determined the kind of trader you are, in fact, the market will serve in your hand, right? So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you to explain and to show you how you can enter the market if you are a pattern trader, or a trend line trader, or a break and retest trader. I've used this particular strategy to milk the market. Even for the past 2 days, the result has been so significant. So let me share my screen with you right now. All right, now this is SAUSD. You can see these are the trade that we took, right? And you can see we have about 3 position here. But if you look at it properly, now this was yesterday. We took this sell, right? And I'll be going down to the 15-minute time frame to see how we're able to catch this trade, right? Now, let's say you are a pattern trader, like a double top, double bottom, right? Haven't spotted your resistance. What you are looking at for is what? A double top or an M pattern. Did you see that? The moment you spot it, that is your what? Trigger entry. Now, if you are looking for sell, your double top is something that looks like this, right? It's almost similar to M pattern, right? Once you spot this, that is a trigger for you. And there are 2 ways to get into this market in terms of confirmation. Now, you're looking for either a bearish engulfing candle or a breakout of the snake line, right? And the retest to it. Then this is where you can go in for your sell. Very smooth, right? Now, if you understand this, you can't be taking losses in the market. If at all you take loss, it's going to be rare, or probably the market just have to do its thing. Now, if you look at this right now, this is what we did. What I discovered, that I saw bearish engulfing candles. I saw 2 bearish consecutive candles. Then I went all in, right? Now, I haven't spotted that this particular zone is a very strong key level for sellers, right? You can see the price have been what? Pushing downward ever since the market end-time price get to this region. If I shrink my chart to the left, you can see. So it's a very strong supply area here, right? So I haven't spotted that. Then I saw a double top here. That was enough confirmation for me to go in, right? Then we came out here. So now, how am I able to catch this buy, right? You can just imagine, I just came out of a sell, then I went for a buy. What happened? Now, if you look here, what happened? Price swept liquidity. If I'm to take this out bid, you will see that price swept liquidity. Now, what does that mean? If you are a liquidity sweep trader, you will know that, yes, this is the right time to go in for a buy. Having determined that the original trend of this particular instrument, which is XAUSD, is in an uptrend. Even when we are taking the sell, what we are doing is just taking advantage of the sell by what? Day trading it or scalping it, right? But the buys is something that you can even enter and hold for dear life. Now, I haven't spotted that liquidity was swept here, right? Because people who have some orders here pending here, so liquidity took those orders. Then it's not time for price to move up. Now, what happened? This is where we got in on a buy. Now, let me even show you my VIP community where I send this trade signal. You can see these are the markets. You can see these are the markets. Since yesterday, we've been milking the market. You can see, right? Now, let me show you. You can see these are the results. These are the results. Massive results. Massive result. This is the gold I talked to you about just now. This is the M pattern we spotted, right? And these are the follow-up result. When price was, in our favor, I kept updating them. And that's the important part of this community. I don't just put you here and allow you to figure things out. As I'm feeding you with my signal, I also drop you information, right? Now you can see what's happening right now. I follow up. We held that particular position overnight, this particular buy overnight. And this early this morning, our TP was hit. Now, what was that? This particular buy, we held it overnight. Did you see that? Overnight. Now, let me show you my entry criteria. What happened? I saw series of what? Accumulations here, right? Now, in market, there's what we call accumulation and distribution, right? When price accumulated, right, it's gathering orders. The moment you spot a breakout and retest of that accumulation, then price is ready to what? To skyrocket, right? To go up like a rocket, right? And that is the reason why we took our profit here, almost 1:7 risk to reward, right? Because I spotted that on the 15-minute time frame, we have accumulations here. In coupled with the fact that gold has been in an all-time buy, right? That has been in a bullish trend. So I was so comfortable to enter for this buy, right? You can see. And the moment we got in here, the market consolidated for a while. I mean, put us into a little bit of, slow volatility. Then that was how we came out from this market here yesterday, right? But for some of my students, I told them to close. For me, I still held up until this particular moment. And this morning now, the market came back to retest this particular support, you can see. So what that gave me confidence is that for those who trade a breakout and retest, now if I'm a breakout and retest trader, of which I do that often, easily as well, now I discovered that we had a breakout here and a retest. Now, when price retested, you want to examine what particular zone is it retesting on. Is it really staying on? Now, this particular zone has been a sell zone. Now, for price to stay on it as a support, that means the bears are done, the bulls are ready to take price up, right? Now, the retrend is about to start continuing, right? Now, this is where we got in. Now, we didn't just get in just like that. We had to wait for what? More confirmation. What was the confirmation? I spotted a what? These three candles, which is a what? A morning star. Did you see that? And upon that, I called out for that buy immediately again. And let me show it to you. This is the buy here. All right. This is the buy here. Where is it again? This is the buy here. You can see. Boom. Right. This is the buy here. I told them to buy. We're risking 80 pips, and we're coming out from here. In less than few hours, right, the market hit our TP. Boom. You can see 1:2 was banked, right? And for this, I was on this trade yesterday, and I wanted to go in for almost 1:8, right here, or 7 rather. But when price got here, I didn't want to be so greedy. I had to opt out, right? Because I have about 2 positions on running, and I also have this running again. I opened this today. So I haven't spotted this particular zone. Anything can happen, right? So I had to opt out here. I haven't banked 1:5 here, right? Now, what do you want to do once you are able to spot things like this? You want to know how to wait for confirmations, right? Now, we enter for this trade and we make 1:2. And this is where price is currently right now. Very smooth. Now, let me show you a trade that we took again on GJ, right? On GJ, right? Now, you can see what pattern is this? Breakout and retest, right? You can see price has been what? The moment price gets to this trend line, there's a pullback. There's a pullback, right? So my confirmation was that I want to have a breakout of this trend line. Fine, price broke out, but I had some level of support here that I want price to retest to, right? So very smooth. You can see if you can wait for what you are looking for to happen, the market will always be in your favor. Now what happened? The market broke out and retested it. Boom. Very smooth, right? Broke out, retested it, even gave me a double bottom as an extra confirmation. That was why I was able to call out this buy again. In my inner circle community, the VIP guys, they are really enjoying. Now look at it. Look at the buy. Boom. We smashed TP in less than 30 minutes. TP1 was smashed in less than 30 minutes. And we had about TP2, TP3 here. And look at it right now. Even if we had to go for TP4, we can go for TP4. This is our TP3. Boom, you can see. But we're risking 30 pips to make 93 pips, right? And if you are in this community, why won't you be making money? We've not recorded losses, all right? And we've been taking profit. You can see this is our profit breakdown, right? XAUSD, GBP USD. And right now, I'm looking for a setup on GBP USD. Very beautiful setup. Now, I've been looking at this particular setup since in the morning. Now, as I speak to you now, I just got a confirmation. But I'll be going in once this 15-minute candle is done. Or if I look at the fundamental, I think there's an iPad news by 1:30 my own time. Let me quickly show you that. All right. Now, this is on Thursday while filming this video. By 1:30, there will be unemployment claim news, right? And currently, this is 1:08 my time. Probably that means in 22 minutes, the news will be on. So I would rather wait for the news to come on board or trade after the news, or rather, because I really believe on my confluences, most times the news also respects the structure of the market, right? I explain this with my students, so you are just getting this knowledge. If you want to get more of this, our academy is open for new students to come on board, and you can trade like a professional, just as we are doing here right now. So this is my take here. Now, let me show you my entry criteria. If you look at it right now, I was looking for price to really break and retest. Very smooth. This is the trend line I drew. You can discover that we have a trend line bounce. How many times? 1, 2, 3, right? So whenever price has been bouncing off of the trend line, so many times it weakens the trend line. So watch out for that trend line. It's going to get broken any moment from now. And the moment the trend line gets broken, that is a sign for you to go in for either a buy or sell. Now, you can't just go in at the moment price break. You need to wait for that retest. You can see price broke out. Now I'm waiting for that retest, right? Now that retest again, I still have to wait for my confirmation, my confluences. I will be my confluences for this candle to close either bullish engulfing candle, right? Or come back here and give me something like a what? A double bottom here, then boom, right? Very smooth. The same thing I'm looking at for on Euro USD, right? So you can imagine how you can quickly make good money. I've been looking at this particular setup since in the morning, right? Since 6 a.m., right? Price, I've just been moving around below this trend line. So right now, it just got broken out of this trend line. Now it's back as a retest, right? So you are free to go in for a buy after this candle is done. And make sure you are able to set your stop loss at a very strategic area where some people want to put their stop loss here, right? 13. That would be so tight for your stop loss. If I were you, so long as I can get 1:2 on this trade, I don't mind putting my stop loss at a place where I'll be more comfortable, so that whenever the price is moving, I'm not even shaking, right? So this is where I'll be targeting right now, my end target. Right now, there's a particular name I call this strategy. My students who will be watching this video, they understand already. So there are levels of TP that I'll be aiming at, which is, here's going to be my TP1, right? Here's also going to be my TP2. Then here will be my TP3. Then here will be my TP4. Very smooth. So if you can identify things like this, why won't you make money off of the market? Let's say you have a problem challenge that you are currently working on. This particular trade setup alone can enable you to pass any problem challenge, right? So I don't want this video to be so long. I've shown you how you can use the breakout and retest to enter a trade, and I've also shown you how you can use a double top, double bottom to enter a trade. You just mark your chart properly and wait for your setup to come to you. With that in place, you're going to have a smooth ride while your trade is running, right? Even for now, I'm on 1 hour time frame. I'm looking at this. I think I'll be more comfortable putting my stop loss here. You can see. So there's nothing wrong me using 40 pips to take this trade. Knowing fully well that I'm going to be aiming at this particular high, right? Then I'll be scaling in whenever the market breaks any of this region and enter more trade, boom, right? This is how you make money off of the market. So like this video, subscribe to it, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Peace out.